Let's be honest, there are so many different versions of Minecraft, it's kind of overwhelming. But I feel like Minecraft in VR should be the best version. Because what could possibly beat mining for diamonds, building a house, fighting off creepers, all in virtual reality? However, unless you've got a solid PC attached to your headset, it's kind of a pain in the butt to play Minecraft in VR, putting my childhood dream of riding around in a minecart just out of reach. That is until now. This is QuestCraft, an unofficial port of Minecraft for the Quest headsets. No PCs required. But for a while, QuestCraft lacked support for the Quest 3, which didn't stop me trying and failing. I felt so sick, what the heck. But I do have some good news. QuestCraft has been officially released for the Quest 3 and I'm freaking jacked about it. Now I'm not gonna lie, it does have a few little quirks, but I don't even care because it's been 8 years since I've properly played Minecraft in VR. What if it's not as good as I remember? So you absolute legends, let's put the latest version of QuestCraft to the test, see how far we can push it, and decide once and for all if Minecraft in VR is the greatest version of Minecraft. This is just an excuse to play some VR. That's a good stretch. We're going in, baby. I've been trying to gym, but it just makes me feel older than I already am. Oh yes. I'm literally inside of Minecraft. This is QuestCraft and it looks great. It's taken QuestCraft's team a lot of hard work to get to this point. And honestly, hard work's paid off because the fact that it's running this smoothly is wild to me. Almost everything is running on the Quest except for the world. That's running on a server on my Mac because world loading like weirdly takes a lot of resources. I found QuestCraft to run way better when I offload that to a server instead of doing it on the headset. But as you can see, it's running so smoothly. Well, way more smoothly than it ever did. What's up, buddy? Hey. You are so big. For real, man, if you've never played Minecraft in VR, the first thing you'll notice is how big everything is. That's how big a Minecraft block is, like that big.
Okay.
Isn't that nuts? Which is really what makes Minecraft in VR so immersive. But is that enough to make it the best version of Minecraft to play? Well, I've given myself a little challenge to find out. Here's the game plan. I'm going to build a roller coaster in this area. And by roller coaster, I just mean some minecart rails. But one of my fondest memories of Minecraft was being so amped when rails and carts were released back in 2010. I would spend hours after school building tracks and riding around in carts. So the fact that I can now ride around on a minecart in VR is just kind of crazy. But before we build the roller coaster, I want to walk you through some of the changes I've made to get this looking and running the way it is right now, because what you're seeing here is the default Minecraft. And I don't know about you, but this doesn't look that exciting to me. And so I've done a few things to try and spice it up a little bit and bring everything to life a bit more. But there's only so much the Quest can really handle. So using resource packs, I went through so many resource packs to try and find ones that actually work. Because don't forget, the Quest 3 is still essentially a phone strapped to your face. But that didn't stop me from seeing how far I could push it. First up, I wanted to make the textures look a little bit more alive, a little bit more bright, and I tried a few. As you can see here, I've got a few going on. But the one that I really liked and the one that I landed on was this quadrille one. Did I just say quadrille or did I say quadrille, like the cold and flu tablets? So this is what Minecraft looks like with quadrille on. Again, it's not perfect, but to me, this feels so much more alive, so much brighter. Maybe one of the only ones that didn't slow QuestCraft down significantly. But the one thing I didn't like about it were these menus. They're not the worst, but I feel like that took away from how good the rest of it looked. I'm pushing it here. I'm pushing the limits of what this headset can do. I added this dark mode UI resource pack, which I feel like looks way better, especially on the headset. Rather than it being like bright buttons in your face, I feel like this looks so much better. I mean, just look at that. I just think it looks like it ties in together way more, feels like it contrasts well with the rest of the texture pack. It's a vibe. And then the other thing I added was this 3D default pack, because I feel like because it's in VR, it's nice to be able to see some more details, but obviously because it's running on the Quest, can't add too much, can't overcook it, otherwise, yeah, the Quest will just explode. So this 3D default pack makes everything feel a little bit more, I don't know, it just adds more character, especially to things like furniture and rails, that kind of stuff, which is very important because that's what we're doing today. And then the last thing I added, which was a bit of a YOLO because I didn't think the headset would handle it, was this pack of dramatic skies. Oh yes, look at that. Now this is probably a bit overkill for some people and I respect that, but to me, I just love the fluffiness of the clouds. It makes it feel a little bit high quality, but again, some people might not vibe that. I mean, look at that. How good does that look with the mountains? I feel like you can see everything so clearly. It's very, very good. So with all that set up, let's build the ultimate rail track. Let's choose a spot for it. I think we start up the top here. Let's go. Oh, Chels, I'm so excited for you to try this roller coaster out.
Okay.
I've just always wanted to try this in VR, and I never got a chance to when I first played Minecraft in VR. So I'm just living out a childhood dream right now. Oh yeah. Dude, this is running so well, far out. And it's kind of wild how intuitive it is to build in Minecraft VR. I was laying tracks like I was trying to win a Grammy. And slowly but surely, it was coming together. Ooh, should the roller coaster go underground?
Oh, yeah.
I think it should. Here we go. Oh, yes. So let's put some torches along here. This experience as a whole is just so much fun. Got to give a big shout out to the guys who are developing this. QuestCraft is essentially a group of devs just trying to hack together a playable version of Minecraft for standalone headsets like the Quest. And it takes a ridiculous amount of work to make it look this good. I know, because I had a chat to the guys doing it in a past video, and I asked them a tricky question. What would happen if Mojang officially released a version of Minecraft for standalone headsets?
If they do release something, there's zero doubt in my mind that it's going to be based off of Bedrock, which doesn't have the same freedom that Java, the Java edition of the game has. You know, it's not as easily moddable. It's not as open, as well as the fact that QuestCraft is a community project at the end of the day, and that you can go look at and you can see how it works, and you can see in real time its development cycle.
These guys have been working hard on this version of QuestCraft for a long time, and it's thanks to them that I get to experience minecarts in VR for the first time. And it's wild because I actually remember the day that Rails and minecarts got released in Minecraft. Isn't that insane? Oh yes, digging a hole, diggy hole. Woo. Now, as well as this new version of QuestCraft is working, there are a few settings I had to change to make sure that it ran smoothly. I don't know if my stomach could handle any more of this. I'm actually running the resolution of Minecraft at 100%. Main reason being is I just think it looks so much crispier, so much nicer to look at. Everything has really clear edges. You can drop it, and technically that will make the experience a bit more reliable, a little less choppy. But to me, I don't know, man. I think I would prefer a few frame drops every now and then in favor of clear buttons, clear blocks, that kind of stuff. By default, the typical settings for QuestCraft is 5 chunks, which let me show you what that looks like. It's quite small. It's not the worst. That's still pretty good, and I feel like it's totally playable, especially if you're just running around. But something about VR makes you want to see further. So I've been rocking it at 7 chunks. Now, oh, what's up, buddy? Something I wanted to try and I haven't done yet, and I think we should give it a go before we test out this roller coaster, is how many chunks I can load up. I don't like saying chunks because it sounds like vomit.
Ew.
So let's see if I can pump the chunks. Ew, that sounds, why'd I say it like that? So let's turn up the video settings from 7 chunks to 32 chunks. Dude, this Quest headset is just gonna explode. Oh. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a drop. It's not running as smooth as it usually does, but hey, that's actually pretty solid. I mean, still technically running. Some of you may remember the last time I tried this, I literally couldn't get a single frame. That's just because, yeah, it's an unofficial version of Minecraft, but the fact that this looks this good now is just like, ugh. It's so sick, dude. It's so sick and totally playable. But I am going to drop it back to 7 chunks because I'm not going to take no risks. As you can tell, I was having a blast, and I spent a hot minute finishing up this cheeky little track system. But how well can QuestCraft handle riding around on a minecart? Oh, there's only one way to find out. The time has come to sail away down my sick minecart track. I think I might have to make some adjustments, but we don't have time for that because I just want to freaking go for a ride. Here we go. Let's put the cart down. Let's get in the cart. Let's push the button. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you set? It didn't work. As I rode down that track, I was in absolute awe. I've played Minecraft for over 15 years, and there's really nothing quite like being fully immersed in your favorite video game. This is so great. And look, I may be getting old, and technology is changing so quickly, but nothing will beat the nostalgia I have when I step foot into Minecraft. I did it. Let's go. It works so much better than I ever thought it would work. But is it the best Minecraft? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's something about it. It feels like a very lonely experience, which is weird because to me, Minecraft is associated with like playing with my brother and sister and we're all in a room hanging out. So to be in here and you don't get to experience it with me, kind of weird. But even with saying all that, me as like a 14-year-old building rails would have never thought that it would be possible to literally ride it for real. It makes so much sense. It's so much fun. So if you have a Quest headset and you want to try this out for yourself, make sure you check out QuestCraft. And if you can, support the team and what they're doing. But in the meantime, check out this video. I think you'll really dig it. All right, she's going in, boys. Chels, where's your body gone?
What? Oh.